Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is my 2008 Prius car that I bought used a couple of weeks ago. After I bought it home, I noticed that the little spoiler back here was very loose, loosely attached. Couldn't really figure out what was wrong, so I went on and removed the panel that's inside of the car. And I'm a very, do-yourself type of guy with a lot of things. So I removed the whole plastic panel. It's right there, and that's what covers all of this. It's a little not really tricky, kind of self-explanatory. Anyway, so I'm just gonna get down to exactly what was going on with this thing. So the mount holes that go here, I'm not sure if you can see them, but these were actually raised. So I've already took a rubber mallet, okay, and just very carefully go ahead and flatten this thing out. So you can't really see it with the camera, but they're actually pretty flat as it stands. This one got to bang a little more here in this area, and this one's here, I'm not sure if you can see, but they're actually raised. Okay, so I guess at one point the tailgate was open on this car. It must have ran into a garage or something else, and this one is really raised. So I'm just gonna give it a quick tap while I have it on video. And I'm using like the more solid side of the mallet. It's still a little bit raised. More. Okay, so I highly recommend you do not do this with a regular hammer, since you have the rear windshield back here, and you don't want to do anything stupid and nick that thing, because then you can kiss the back window goodbye. So I think you can see a little bit of a difference. See how this one is raised a little bit. But anyways, that's what was causing the rear wing to be flopping around. And here I have it. You can actually see, not that one, but this one here. Let me get a focus. Okay, but it has a crack going right along there. This one here is completely cracked, and this one here is also cracked right along there. So what I'm gonna do is take like a 5-minute epoxy that I have inside the house, and I'm gonna straighten this out as much as possible, and just kind of like put a whole bunch of glue on there, making sure that I keep it as flat as possible, and that way I don't have anything in between the surface of this and the car that is gonna make it wobble again. So I'll come back in a few minutes. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can get this on video, but let me see if I can flatten this one out, keep the camera at an angle. Okay, hopefully it comes out good on video. So I just took a long skinny socket, and I'm placing it on top just to see if it has any movement, to see if it's raised. That one is flat. This one is flat as well. And this one I checked it right before the video, and it's still raised, and this one it's flat. So I'm gonna tap this one a little more. Close the window. I think that should do it. Like I said, I highly advise you do not use a hammer, since you have the rear window back here, you have the edge here, and the back windshield here. Do not use a hammer. If anything, maybe get a piece of wood, maybe the part flat of a hammer or something like that, like a handle, and tap it in like that and then just hit it like that. Alright, making a quick little mess in the kitchen. I put some epoxy glue where the cracks were, and avoid putting the glue in the hole. Try to keep this as flush as possible. Same thing here. See if I can get a focus. There. I'll show you the real bad one at the end. And same thing with this one. This one wasn't as bad. Now this one here is probably the most messed up one. As you can see, the nut just came off. So I'm gonna try to keep this as best as possible. I'm not gonna put any glue because currently I do not have any what do you call that, vice grips or anything like that to hold this in place. So I'll have at least three. I have 1, 2, 3 bolts out of 4. Hopefully not having this one here, it's not gonna make a difference once I mount it, and we'll see. I'm actually gonna wait until another hour or so until all of this is set before I go back outside.